biology textbook from college, one he hadn't opened in years. Her name, scribbled in black ink, Claire Holloway, circled 3 times, underlined once. He didn't know why he remembered her. They'd never met. But something about that name made his chest tighten. So when he came across a strange envelope on his doorstep, no return address, thick, creamy paper sealed with black wax, he opened it without hesitation. Inside, a single line. The 6th has awakened. Come to Elmridge Lane. There was no hesitation. He packed a bag and drove 5 hours across state lines, the name Claire echoing in his head like a name he'd forgotten in a dream. When he reached Elmridge Lane, the fog had already rolled in. The house at number 19 looked like it had been abandoned for decades. Windows cracked, porch sagging, but still, something about it pulsed, like it was waiting. He stepped onto the porch and pushed the door open. It wasn't locked. Inside, the air was thick, not dusty, not musty, just heavy, like it hadn't been breathed in years. The hallway was lined with portraits, all new, all different, all of Claire, different versions, smiling, crying, screaming. Logan stumbled back. "Hello," he called. No answer. Then, a sound from the back room, a low creaking. He followed it down the hall. The same circle of chairs awaited. The fire in the hearth still crackling, though he'd seen no smoke from the chimney. And in the farthest chair, someone sat. A woman, black coat, pale skin, familiar face. "Claire?" he asked, voice barely a whisper. She looked up, but it wasn't her. Not really. Her eyes were wrong. Too still, her expression, like it had been borrowed. "You remember me," she said. Not a question. "I think so." She stood slowly. Her voice had a delay, like her mouth moved just before the sound caught up. "You've been marked. That's why they sent the letter. You're next." "Next for what?" "To forget." Suddenly, the fire in the hearth went out. Darkness swept the room like a wave. When it lifted, the other chairs were filled. Same people, same faces from the photos, from Claire's story. The tall man with the grave voice, the girl with the braid. All silent, all watching. Claire tilted her head. "You don't remember the pact, do you?" "What pact?" "To keep it inside the mirror, to trap the hollow one in reflection. One carrier at a time, one vessel every generation." She stepped closer. Her eyes reflected the flickering shadows of something behind him. The one who forgets becomes the one who is taken. Logan shook his head. "This is insane." "It always feels that way, until it's not." The room began to tremble. Portraits fell off screamed. The fire reignited, but green now and cold. "Look," Claire said, pointing behind him. Logan turned. "A mirror, no. The mirror." And inside it was him, but not him. The reflection grinned, moved its hand before he did, waved. Then it walked forward, straight into the room. The real Logan screamed and stumbled back. Claire stood still, calm. The reflection stepped beside her, smiling. "You remember now," it said, and Logan did. All of it. The pact, the circle, the trap, the sacrifice. He wasn't the visitor. He was the vessel, and the Hollow One had just climbed out. Meanwhile, miles away, in a city apartment, a man sat at a kitchen table, flipping through a textbook. He frowned at a strange note written in the margin of one of the pages. A name. Logan Ray, circled 3 times, underlined once. He didn't know who Logan was. He was sure they'd never met. But something about that name made his chest tighten. And outside his window, a thick fog began to roll in. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe,